Previously on The Blind Date.
I'm disappointed. Yeah. I could find love or, just friendships that lasting friendships. I'm open to whatever I can get.
Just came up on me like, hey, let's get down to this, and it is really difficult.
What do you actually do in life?
What do I do?
Yeah.
Like a professional?
Yeah. How can I ask what he does in life and he's like a profession? I mean, the English was pretty clear.
Like, did they hook me up with this guy? I was like, okay. I guess this guy is telling me about meat without bone. See, like more than 10 times, like meat without bone, meat without bone, meat without bone.
Paul and Samira get up close and personal.
If I may ask, how old are you?
How old I am? How old do you think I am? Just guess.
Maybe 24.
Is that the ideal age they are looking for?
24 and above.
Yeah, okay. I'm 25. I just wanted to be sure. Because if that you said something, I might have had to increase or reduce my age. But I'm 25. What about you? How old are you?
I'm 21.
That's the perfect, like we're in the same generation, but then there's that. Yeah, it makes sense.
Sometimes some people say age doesn't matter, or age doesn't imply if the person is mature or not. But for me, guys who are like 24 and above have more experience and are more mature than guys who are less mature.
I want to ask, what's your ideal guy? Like, what do you want in a guy?
Actually, I need a guy who first of all believes in God, a Christian.
Like Christian, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need someone who's prayerful, someone who thinks like, how can I say, sex is normally supposed to be after marriage, not before.
Wow, Samira is in for sex after marriage only? Is that going to be an issue for Paul?
Okay, you're keeping yourself till after marriage?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. That's nice. Have you been able to find that kind of person?
Pardon?
Have you been able to find that kind of person?
Let's say once.
Because you sound like the perfect girl, you're in queues, you're God-fearing. I don't understand how you're single.
Let's not say perfect. I have some negative traits. My first heartbreak, the guy was this type of guy that always asks for sex, and I'm someone who believes in sex after marriage, so we couldn't continue. So we had to go separate ways. We had been together for 2 years. That really broke me because I was really in love with the guy. I was seeing myself like married and all the rest, but
I've not dated too much, but from the experience that I've had, from my experience, I don't think there's a particular class, but I found I'm more tuned to petite people that petite, portable. That's like how I like to call them, portable people. I don't know. Intellectual wise, I like people who love music, people who love movies, people who love intelligent discussions, people who I like people who are interesting, not people that give one-liners, answers, and things like that.
the type of guys I've been looking for in a relationship, let's start physically. These tall, dark-skinned guys or chocolate-skinned guys with a nice smile, and personality-wise, let's say guys that are intelligent and who can respect women too.
Are you some kind of indoor or outdoor person?
Both.
Both?
Yeah. I enjoy staying at home. I enjoy going out as well. So yeah, I'm down for anything.
Alright, you're a little bit of everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. So, like when you stay at home, what are the kind of things you love to do? Are you on your phone, TV, series?
I love watching movies.
Okay, you like movies?
Yeah.
Like which kind of movies? American, Niger?
No, I love American sitcoms, like home movies. Like, yeah, I love sitcoms. I live for sitcoms.
All right.
Yeah.
Like who's your favorite actor or
My
actress?
favorite. The list is long. Please, I don't have a favorite. I watch too many movies, so I like a lot of actors and actresses. But anything comedy, I love comedy. Anything that is refreshing, I like those kind of movies.
All right.
Yeah.
I thought you told me you like romantic movies because
No, I don't like romantic movies.
Wow, really?
Nope, I don't.
Why don't you like romantic
They're
movies?
too cheesy. I don't like those kind. Like.
All right, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. No, in fact, I just don't like them.
Oh, okay. So talking about the outdoor style of yours, like, what do you think? Like, what are the kind of activities you love doing when you're outside? Do you like clubbing? Do you like swimming?
I don't know how to swim, but I love going to the beach. Like, I actually love being beside water, even though I don't know how to swim. And yeah, sometimes I like to go out and get a little bit crazy and act irresponsibly. But so
when you say act irresponsible, is this like all the time or once
no,
in a
not all
while?
the time. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
once in a while.
Okay, like what are the kind of friends you love to hang out with? Like what
The
are your
kind of friends that I love to hang out with. The funny thing is, amongst my friends, like I have friends that are really church. You understand?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and then I have friends that like going out. So I'm an all-weather person. I'm very churchy sometimes, and then sometimes
Okay, so when it comes,
I get crazy and forget my church
okay,
churchiness. But yeah.
okay, like when you have to do with church, you're that religious person. When you have to do with having fun, you have fun together.
Yeah, like
yeah. Oh, that's a great personality. Yeah.
yeah.
Great. That means we'll go to church. We'll go to clubbing one Saturday, then on Sunday we'll go to church in the morning.
Of course.
Wow, that's great. I'm happy to hear that. I think she's the kind of person that when she wants to be religious, she's gonna be religious 100%. But when she wants to go wild, right? She's gonna go wild to the extent that she's gonna go crazy. So I'm like, well, let's do the church and let's do the crazy. You understand? So I'm like in the situation where okay, we're gonna go to church. Thank God for what has happened to our lives. You understand? If we want to go crazy, we're gonna have some fun. I trust and believe in God. It's not like I have doubts about that. What are the kind of things that attract you to a man? Like when you look at a man, like what are the personalities you see and you say, no, this man, I want him.
Physically.
Yeah, no, physically, yeah.
For me, when I look at a guy, I think the first thing I look at are his nails. His nails should be clean. I don't know. I think that's somebody who takes care of their nails, because that's something that is very easy to ignore. Nails are something that people can easily overlook. So if you pay attention to something as small as the hygiene of your nails, that means you take care of a lot of things.
Okay, but you know that guys have dirty nails, but actually so cool. You know that, right?
There are guys who have
clean and adorable nails, but deep inside they're, I mean dirty. Sorry.
Exactly.
But deep inside they're actually very cool.
I'm
So
sorry.
how you really
like I will judge you on based on the situation of your nails.
All right. What if you meet a guy but you have not seen his nails yet, but you just meet him? Because a guy could not come and meet you and show you that look at my nails first before, but he's gonna be cool before he discover that his nails actually dirty. So I was in my mind, I'm like, okay, let know that he's cool, then try to see if you can make him have the clean nails. You understand? So in my mind, I'm saying, okay, that's really not something which is major. So I just had to underlook that. So and talking about like the characteristics of a man, like what are the kind of things?
Character. Okay,
like apart from the physical nature,
yes,
right?
Apart from the physical, I like somebody who is hardworking, like someone who is goal oriented, and someone who is God fearing. Because anyone who fears God, I think they have certain values that they try to live by. I think when I was in the university or younger, I used to like guys that have swag. you know, guys that are always looking nice and, you know, well dressed, nice. I mean, like, but when you grow up, I guess you kind of, it's more about their personality, the kind of person that they are right now though. But before, I think I was more interested in guys that are like, you know, but now it's more about the kind of person that you are. If there's something physical that I'm still looking at, I don't really mind if you're tall, or as long as you're neat, like you look presentable, I'm good. Like, it doesn't matter whether you're tall. You have to be taller than me though, but yeah.
Tell me, what are your qualities, like things that you are proud of yourself?
Proud of myself.
Yeah, things that your qualities about you which you are proud of.
Okay. I'm proud of being a Christian woman, one. I'm proud of who I am today as a translator. I'm proud of being a Cameroonian. Three.
Okay.
And I'm proud of being beautiful anyways.
That's interesting.
What about you?
For crying out loud, Berry has been turning Collins' questions back to him. Could it be she has no questions, so better still, she's disappointed already?
Well, I'm proud of, I don't get carried away by things easily. So is there something you want to know particularly about me?
No, I really love to discover people, like.
That's why, I think that's the purpose.
I really don't like asking questions. I just like to discover the person, like.
Really? That's weird.
How do you discover if you like
if I don't ask questions?
Yes.
I know from your reactions who you can be, like how you do your things, and if you're asking me a question, how do you react? How do you know, those kind of things.
Okay.
Wouldn't be surprised if this is a turn off for Collins.
There is something about discovering people. There's nothing, when you ask a question about somebody, the answer the person gives doesn't really, sometimes it's not really what the person thinks he is. You can be discussing with somebody, the person tells you, no, I don't drink alcohol, but you later on discover the person actually drinks. So, you know, it's preferable not to listen, but it's preferable to look, to visualize, to discover the person actually.
Okay.
The fact that she does not ask questions, and it makes the discussion a one-sided way, and it's not, when we're trying to know someone, it's not an interview. It's not like we're trying to have a communication, have a discussion, and letting the discussion flow from one side kind of make it boring. I was expecting more, obviously. I was expecting her to be more intrigued about the person she's talking to. First of all, you don't see the person, then you don't ask questions. So I don't know, how do you know somebody then? So it's too many barriers.
So how old are you?
I'm 30.
30. Cool.
And how about you?
21.
Okay. And do you at 21, it's rumors that a lot of people are born at that, a lot of interesting people are born at that time. Do you know that?
Not sure.
Not sure.
Yeah, but you told me you work, right?
Yeah,
Where do you work?
I work in a small happy village in the east. So I'm there for a particular period, let's say 2 weeks, and then I'm in Yaoundé for a month.
So are you a type of stingy?
No, I'm not a stingy person.
So is your girlfriend supposed to ask before you give, or just react?
It's I think it's best to just react before any giving.
Interesting.
It's crazy when someone just hits you right? Like, are you a stingy person? And I was like, hey, calm down here. It's not like we're trying to get things down to that type of level. How? It depends. I think it's a subjective question, and I was really shocked by it. But then I was like, okay, play this out. Let's see how it works out. People are different, and maybe it's just her.
Yes, I was so concerned. I was so deeply, I was so concerned with it, because
I hate asking. So when I'm with a guy, I would not like to ask every time. You know, women always need things. You know, women always need cash to buy this week or that shoe. So you want me to, for example, come every month and say, hey babe, wait, let me take a point. Wait, you with a girl and you guys sex. And then you want the girl to come again and say, babe, give me money for the hospital, like for my checkup. That does not have sense for me. Like you ought to know. You must not give her necessarily big sums or huge heavy sums or money. No, necessary things that matter. Little things matter. So for me, I would not like to ask. I'm not somebody that asks. So I would not like to. Anytime that I need something to ask you, when you know that I'm in need, so you have to know.
Okay, what do you do for a living?
Well, now we're hustling, but I make ends meet, work here and there, ALM Consulting, Kwambi Corporation, run operations. It's mostly entrepreneurship.
Jones, did you understand PJ's job description? Because we didn't.
Yeah, and you said you work too, so what do you do?
I'm a journalist.
Hey.
I'm a blogger.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've not seen you on CRTV.
Wait a minute, does PJ think another name for journalist is CRTV?
No, I write for the Post newspaper.
Okay, you write only?
Yeah, I write. And I write for other blogs too.
So it means you can literally just chat me only writing like that?
Sure.
Man, I'm in for a deal, eh?
The journalists only work on CRTV. I don't on the screen. We have those who work in the print media section. We have those who work on TV. So it's kind of like some vast something. I don't know why he was always specified like on CRTV, like was right. So like somewhere doesn't watch the news. So it's kind of like okay.
Yeah, I've never seen her anywhere.
You've not seen her anywhere? Should we remind PJ that this is a blind date?
I've never heard of her. I've never, even an article I've not seen, and I know that most of us don't read articles often. Well, articles from Cameroon. But I've not seen her anywhere. I think any journalist, if you're a journalist, I think I should see you somewhere. At least CRTV.
I have one question to ask you. Like, it's important, though.
Oh, okay.
Are you stingy?
Nah, I don't think so. But it depends. See, it depends. It depends.
It depends on what?
No, it depends. Listen.
Like on what?
Listen. Let me say it. You cannot, in fact, I'll give my proverb in the language in which the proverb came. So, you know the put Maggi for neighbor report. You understand?
That's the talk of a broke guy.
No.
You're stingy. You're
Really?
actually stingy.
No, listen. You water your garden, okay? When you are mine, you are going to understand. Like, blessings will flow, floodgates will be open.
What are you talking about?
Floodgates will be open.
What are you talking about? Like, okay, you're dating.
Yeah.
Okay, do you like when a girl asks you, or you just like, you know you're in mind, you need to like man up to her needs?
No, what happens, right? What happens is that we don't like better thing. Everybody likes better thing, you see. So I make my stuff good. I make my things to be better thing. You get it? You get it?
I'm trying to get the point.
Oh, you're not alone, Jones. We are trying to get the point too.
Now the point is, when you have your stuff, okay, you take care of your stuff. You have your babe. She needs to do her hair. You help her. You make her do her hair. You see, she needs to go out every now and then. You make.
Can PJ tell us already if he is a stingy guy or not?
You go out every now and then.
Are you saying that to impress me, or is really what?
It's what is correct. You see, because see, in this era, you see, there's only so much you can spend. So if you focus it on your babe, that's where it goes. You see, but any girl, I mean, side chick, she's going to call me stingy. She'll call me broke. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
You know.
Yeah, because she's a side chick.
First,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
I'm a financially stable person. Understand?
Great.
But right now, I need a man to pamper me. Like, I want to be spoiled. I cannot date a broke guy. I cannot date a guy that will not like man up to my needs. That's impossible. Like, let me just be very frank. Like, you will not expect me that my hair should like go old before you like move money. No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's so many things.
Understand?
Every normal guy should be able to get that kind of stuff done. But some of you girls, Masa,
No, Nick, no.
some of you girls, you earn your father's responsibilities, like you said.
That's why I see you're
Daddy, I'm
stingy.
independent.
That's why I see you're stingy.
Oh, for real?
See, I'm on the table with you, right?
Yeah.
I break the table, I buy another table because I'm capable of mounting up the bills and paying the bills.
You see, that is now,
I'm
that
talking
is
about.
now.
So it's like for you, I don't care if I took my dad's responsibility, because when you be f***ing me, it's not my dad or f***ing me, you understand?
For sure. For sure, for sure.
At that
You
point
see?
of time, you're not sucking your mom's boobs, you're sucking my boobs.
For sure. For
Are we
sure.
okay? Are we on the same line?
You don't make it seem like you're trying to be proud, right?
Like, no, I'm proud of myself.
You're proud?
I'm proud of myself, and I know what I want.
Really?
That you need to be up to the standard. I'm not managing any nigga, because no nigga is going to manage a girl he doesn't want. You understand? So I'm not managing anybody.
You're not managing any nigga.
No.
No, that's good. You see, don't manage, and nobody really is supposed to manage. We know they manage. Yourself, I know they manage. You get it?
Okay, that's good.
Now
Let's
that's
be
the
up to
point.
that,
Now, but don't bother about being stingy, okay? Don't bother.
That guy is stingy. You can't be telling me that you water your grass. Nigga, I water my grass. So I dress well, I dress sassy, and you be the first like, that's my lady. But you contribute no penny. Are you serious? And then you're like, what did you say again? What's to say? Well, say like, if you become my wife, I will spoil you and everything. That he's not ready to do what my father hasn't done. And I'm like, when you be sucking my boobs, man, it's not your mom that will be sucking my boobs. When you be entering into the Garden of Eden, you understand? Nobody's gonna be with you. So why is that paying my bills now be an issue? Like, you need to take off me. I need to be pampered.
Guy, stingy is stingy. I don't even know why she's asking that kind of question, because what's the point? Stingy is always relative, you see. So we say in pidgin that I know if you put Maggi for soup when I no go chop am. So stingy, I mean, what are we really trying to find here? Are we trying to find behavior, or are we trying to find money? Are we trying to find how much you can spend, or are we trying to find love? I mean,
I remember his bangwa Japanese handbrake. Can you imagine?
I guess Jones and PJ's tribe of origin would be a reason to worry.
Like, he'll be that kind of a nigga where he'll wait until my hair gets old before he'll like remove a penny and give me. Or that kind of a dude that he'll have 10K on him, and then he'll look for change the whole he'll look for change everywhere. Just come and give me 5K. In fact, the guy is, you know the right word, he's broke. That's why he said what he said.
so some girls really just want to end their father's responsibilities because they found a guy, I mean, who does that? A guy is building his life, a guy has his own kids he's going to have to take care of, which are going to be your kids too. So, I mean, you cannot want me to do everything for you. Yeah, I don't feel like that's generally what she wants. I think she's kind of twisted, man. She's kind of twisted. It's crazy.